Open your hands. Open your hands. With your eyes crossed. So that you can have beautiful imagination. Imagine hugging another person. You imagine hugging yourself. Okay, let's go. Bring my hands together slowly, but surely with a beautiful Alright? So you are simply saying you love yourself, and that is very, very important. I tell young people who mentally suffer from low self-esteem, somebody looks at you, and the first thing that you think is, I am not looking handsome. I'm not looking beautiful. Am I speaking to young people? That is what comes to your mind first. I want to demystify that and say that you are beautiful and handsome. So what you do is go to the mirror in the morning, and if you don't have that big mirror, your little mirror, you look at yourself and tell yourself, I am beautiful, I am handsome. If there is anyone you cannot lie to, you can't lie to yourself. Are we together? Very nice. So the first thing that I want you to know is you are beautiful, you are handsome, and God loves you just the way you are. I'm an educationist, I'm a teacher by training and by practice. Currently I'm registered at Igoki University. I've authored 3 books. I'll be sharing the books, they're here. It's good you have removed the distraction. I've authored 3 books. I'm very, very passionate about young people. I am a coach and a mentor. I've been a teacher for more than 34 years. How many are 30 years old here? I'm not married to daddies. How many are 30 years old? Akuna? Yes, I've been a teacher for over 35 years. You want to clap for me? Clap for me. And the way you had better start preparing, because I am a teacher of maths. I teach mathematics. Yes. And of course, teaching maths, we keep on clapping, we keep on hugging, we keep on high five, we even do kung fu. I mean, we do a lot of things. So what I want you to know is you are likely to do a lot of that before the end of this session. So you had better prepare yourself and wear a smile. Hakuna benye tutakaa tumekasirikiana, mnanikasirikia hata mnijui. So how can you be upset with me? So anyway, I'm saying I'm a coach and mentor. I am a Christian. I am a born again, and I'm a shemedre Christian. I'm a Christian who is not ashamed. Yes, and that's my description. So today we'll be talking about optimal living. We'll be talking about optimal living, and of course we will lay our emphasis on careers. But basically, my conversations are normally on optimal living. And maybe you are asking, what do you mean by optimal living? Optimal living is to live your life to the fullest in every aspect of your life. If you are a parent, then you become a parent the best way that you can. If you are a young person and you are serving in church, maybe you are doing drumming or whatever it is that you are doing, you do it the best way that you know how. If you are on the farm, you are helping mommy and daddy to plant or to pick coffee or do whatever it is that they want you to do, then you do it to the best way possible. That is what we call optimal living. If you are a student, you maximize, you optimize. I know I have some force in the house. Do I? Yes. I have some force in the house. Have you done calculus? Have you done calculus? Well, I'm going to be a yes now, because does it mean you don't know what calculus is? Have you done differentiation? Yes. Have you done integration? Yes. We normally talk about optimum points. We talk about the highest point or the lowest point. So we maximize, we optimize the point, the turning point. So for me also, we are talking about optimizing our life in whichever aspect. Whatever it is that you are doing, please do it to the fullest, to the best. If you have completed high school, let me see how many have completed high school. I know I have ex-cans here. Where are the ex-cans? Very nice. Ex-cans, then you are doing the best of whatever it is that you are doing. For those who are in school, you are doing the best. That is optimal living. Did I say where I come from? I am a village girl, by the way. Everybody say village girl. I am a village girl. I only came to Nairobi to work. I am born and raised in a village called Itare Runyenges. Do you have anyone from Runyenges here? Yes. Where are those? Who is from Runyenges? Ah, Nini Nyote? Yes. Allah. Do you somebody from Runyenges? Yes. Oh, Wakaremba. Karemba is my boss. We are actually neighbors. Yeah. Actually, what I am saying is, when you see me, see yourself. I'm not saying I am the standard, but I am saying, when you see me, just see yourself from that village. That is my village. In fact, I come from Kimbu. I used to fetch water from Kiegege. My was salvation handmade. Just next there. That's where our home is. So mimi ni village girl. Msione huyu mtu mmekuja kupata Nairobi, unafikiria huyo anatoka Nairobi. Nairobi wapi? Tumevaa tu nguo. Village iko. I'm trying to say that you can become anything as we live our optimal living. So look at that person. That person means he is standing out. If you are asked to see, whom will you see? If I ask you to tell me something, what would be the first thing for you to see? Will you see the black or will you see the blue? You see the blue, true or true? And you know what I'm saying, true or true. Meaning it is not true or false. It is true or true. You will see the blue. But how many black can we have? Can we see there? How many black can we see? You can see 5. How come you are seeing blue? I just see. Oh yeah, there must be somebody here. There is somebody here. There is this person here. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 black. There is 1 blue. But note, you did not see the black. You saw the blue. Why did you see the blue? Because the blue is optimizing. The blue is standing out. The blue is the star. Are we together? That is, by the end of this session, that is the kind of person that I want to have communicated to you. That you can be in a crowd, like the way you are in that crowd, but you can stand out and optimize your living. Whatever you touch to do, you can do it so well, such that even if there are 20 of you, it is you who is being seen. And remember, you can stand out positively, you can also stand out negatively. Look at those ladies and gentlemen. They are optimizing their living. They are climbing to the farthest. Now, I want you to note that each one of them is going at their pace. Each one of them is at different level. The far that you go in life is your choice. The amount of work that you do is your choice. It is you who is choosing. Note, all these are all climbing. They are all living. They are all living. In fact, they are living optimally. But if I ask you to choose, which of those would you like to choose? We have the gray, maroon, white. I know the men can tell me this one is red. Is this one red or maroon? I know that. That's why you can even tell me this one. So let me help you. So that's what we number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. If you are asked to choose, where would you like to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one would you like to be? Number 2. True? Because even though all of them are climbing, number 2 seems to be higher than the others. We are not competing in life, but nevertheless, we are competing in the resources that are there. So for you to fit it, then you need to live optimally. I know grade was not good. I don't know. I'm not even doing very well. My family, and see, you know those stories that giving, when we want to give excuse to our failure. Even with all those stories, I want to encourage you. I said I am a Christian, and I do my mentorship and coaching Christianly. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Let everybody say that.
I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength.
I want you to speak it until your ears hear. Let's say it again.
I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength.
You want to close your eyes and say it again.
I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength.
Kuna mtu hajafunga macho. Hebu tufunge macho na kila mtu aseme, let's say it again.
I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength.
Well done. You come to give yourself a hand. Give yourself a hand. You can do all this. Tell yourself that I can do
all things through Christ who gives me strength.
What that means is, I really don't care where you are at right now. You could be struggling in class. You could be struggling trying to fit into a career. You could be wondering what's next for me. But you can do all things through Christ who gives you strength. And I want to give you my personal story. Story. I told you I grew up in the village. I was born to my mother. My mother is called Catherine. She gave birth to me when she was in class 6. So dropped out of school. Mungu asijaribu kucheka mama yangu. So she was in class 6. She dropped out of school. My daddy was in Form 2. So dad continued with school. Mom left me behind. Mom gave birth to me and she dropped out of school. Then after 2 years, mom found a sweeter. So she got married to another guy. And my grandmother, who was very possessive, decided that you are not going with her, you will stay with me. So I grew up with my grandmother. Do I have colleagues here in the house? Anyone who has grown up with a grandmother?
Yes.
Yes. But has that changed my life? No. Has that limited me in any way? Never. I'll be giving you my little book here. I've written a book about myself. Here. I've written this book here about myself. The Hand in the Handles. I have shared my personal testimony about the handles that I've been through as a young person. I don't have all the time to give you my story, but I want you to know I grew up in total poverty. Poverty in terms of money. My grandparents did not have money. I passed in class 7. I was supposed to go to Form 1. I did not go. I repeated because there was no money to take me to school. The second year I passed again, was placed in Moi Birore. I almost did not go. I had to go to my neighbors, borrowing clothes for school and bed sheets and blankets. Huyu munaona hapa ameomba karibu aombe suruali. That is how I went to Form 1. I struggled all the way to Form 4. Passed, I was placed at Kigumo Pendera. I could not go to Kigumo Pendera. That was in Muranga because there was no money. And because I didn't want to be at home and give birth. Because then, if you are not in school, you are married. So maybe I didn't want to get married. And that is why I am saying the hand in the handles. Because some of those decisions I was making, I really cannot tell you it was me. It must have been, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. There must have been mahali fulani that was over my life. So, I did not go to Kigumo Pendera. Second time, I went to look for a school myself. Mimi hapa. I went to Kangaroo. And it's a long story. You will read it in the book if you're interested. You can buy and read. But in a brief, I went to Mr. Kabongo, the principal. Then they were called headmaster. I told him, I gave a long story. I cheated at the secretary's desk. I told her that Kabongo was my uncle. When I got to Kabongo, I changed the story. I said I was a niece to his friend, and then he caught me. Then I told him, you know what, Mwalimu, I just wanted to talk to you. I need a school. That is how I went to Form 5. I struggled all the way, finished Form 6, and the Lord has been, the hand of God has been upon my life. I'm trying to say this. Your background doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you come from. If poverty was going to be written on somebody's forehead, it would be on mine here, my forehead, because nimekulia katikati ya shida. Kwenda from 5, I went again to borrow clothes, and I was given by a girl called Wanja from a neighborhood, from a neighbor there. She gave, because she was in Kandaro, she's the one who gave me a uniform. That did not stop me from becoming the best that I have become of myself. And that is why I talk of optimal living. You becoming the best version of yourself. And that was my second book, which I said, becoming the best me. I am not asking you to be anybody else. I am asking you to be the best version of yourself. That way, you will not waste yourself. And I want to talk about our attitude as we live this optimal living we are talking about. What can you see on that picture? What can you see on that picture?
Grandma.
A grandma? How many can see the grandma? How many can see the grandma? Kufunga macho vizuri. Tilt your eye on a grandma. Let's give a clap to her. Well done. There is a grandma. Please see the grandma. Can you see the grandma? How many can see the grandma now? Hey. Okay, thank you. What else can you see on that picture? Yes. Huh? A rat. Very nice. There's a rat there. How many can see the rat? Good. How many can see the rat? How many can see the rat? Let me see the rat. I'm not going to do that. How many can see the rat? Very good. Only 2 of you. Oh my goodness. Hey, open your eyes. Mommy, can you see the rat? Okay. What else can you see? Yes. A frog. There is a frog on that one. How many can see the frog? Good, very good. There is still one more very strategic that you need to see. What can you see? Not frog, rat, or mama. Old mama. Yes.
Chain.
Huh?
Chain.
A chain. Yes. There is a chain. Wait. Fuatilia your chain. Fuatilia uniambie what you can see. The picture is the same. I'm not removing the picture. Wait. Young people, you must see a young girl there. If you can't see a young girl, we all put down our shoes and everything until we see her. There's a small girl there.
Yes.
How many can see the small girl? Good, very good. Allah. Okay, let me now show you. The mama is here. This is the mama. This is mama's kitambaya kichwa. This is mama's face. Hii ni nywele ya mama. Niko hapa. Hii ni mdomo ya mama. This is her chin. This is mama's face line. So there is this mama looking sickly. Amejifunga kikoi hapa. Kikoi ya black. You want me to show you the mama's nose? This is her nose. This is mama's nose. This one here. She has a long nose. Like a mzungu. Okay, how many now can see the mama? Good, very good. The number has increased. Okay, let me show you the girl. See the girl. The mama's mouth. Mama's mouth is a chain. Mama's chin is the girl's neckline.
Yeah.
Mama's face line is the girl's back line. Mama's hair is the girl's beautiful punk. And I put the mirror like this. Bell. Okay, let me see. How many can see the girl? Wait, you must see. You can't see it like that. No, like that. Very good. Okay, thank you. There's a lot. A lot. The girl's nice tongue, mama's hair is a lot. This is the tail, this is the mouth. How many can see the rat? Very good. There is a frog. There is a frog. Mama's mouth, girl's chain is frog's tongue. Mama's mouth, the girl's chain is the frog's tongue. How many can see the frog? Very good. Allah, that you worry. This black one. That's all umeona?
Yes.
You know what I'm trying to say? Am I changing the picture? Am I changing anything? No. But for you to see the girl, you must stop seeing the mama. You can't see the two together. For you to see the mama, you must stop seeing the girl. For you to see the frog, you must stop seeing everything else. Your attitude determines how you want to do with your life. It is your choice. Something that is meant to press you down, you can turn it around and make it your springboard. Nothing is changing. It won't change. It will remain the same. But you can choose to make it your springboard. That grade that you got in Form 4, instead of it pressing you down, you can decide to use it and make it a springboard. The grade that you got last term, I don't know what grade it was. If it was a good grade, you can work with it and make it better. If it was a poor grade, you can work with it still and get good grades. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say the way you look at life, it is all your choice. Because I am not changing the picture. But some of you did not see the woman. You are busy seeing the frog. You are busy seeing the rat. It all depends on how you want to look at life. Story. There is this man who was a drunkard. He was a terrible drunkard. What was he? Terrible drunkard. He had two sons. Let's call them M and N. And M does not mean any one of you, and N doesn't mean any one of you. It's just a story. So this man was a drunkard. He would drink himself silly and come at night so drunk and calling everybody, nyinyi wote ni watu wangu. Ako wapi huyo mama wenu? Unajua wewe nilikulipia dawa leo. Wewe ni bibi yangu. You know the way somebody who is drunk can speak, can just speak anything. The two boys, M looked at the father and said, is this what I want in my life? No. For me, Pombe, it's a no-go zone. And then N said, my father is a drunkard. We'll be going to drink with him. After all, in my family, sisi tunakuanga my drunkards. Am I speaking to young people? Am I speaking to some people with your hands? Are people saying like that? Familia yetu tunakuanga my drunkards. Familia yetu tunafanyanga hii kitu hii, tunafuta bangi, baka tunalewa, you know, and it's a good excuse. Ukweli ni familia yenu inafanya hivyo. Good reason. Inakaa kama good reason. So the two boys, M and N, M said no. Let me ask you, would you like to be M or M? You'd like to be? Has the situation of the father changed? Has your father stopped drinking? It is not your choice. You can use whatever situation you have to make a life out of it. And I'm not saying I understand that, but I was brought up the way I did. But I said, I do not want to continue with the race. I don't want this. I want to change my narrative. I want to change the story. I want to live optimal living. I want to live optimally. And so my young boys and girls, I want to go with that. Because indeed you are, by the way, I didn't tell you, I have 2 sons. My 2 sons, Mike is 27, he's a doctor, clearing this December and graduating. Martin is a lawyer, he's an advocate, he's 30 years old. So, nyinyi nyote ni watoto wangu. Everybody call me mom. Yeah, bas. I'm sure, no, I'm not sure. If you call me short, I'll be very old. But anyway, I'm trying to say that whatever situation you are in, you can choose what to do with it. You can turn it around and make it a good experience. You can turn it around and make it a bad experience. Who are your friends? Who are your friends? For you young people, your friends matter a lot. Your friends matter a lot. If I really want to know who you are, I just need to look for your friends. I just need to know who are his friends, who are our friends. Venye nitaona your friends wakienda, hata wewe ni hivyo tu. See, I mean, they work together. Hakuna venye you work together if you are not in agreement. And I know some young people say, no, me I have principles. Mimi siwezi kunywa pombe. My friends drink, but mimi siwezi kunywa. My friends wanafuta bangi. Mimi siwezi. You know what? You are as good as my friends. Who are in your network? Who are in your network? Can you see that network? Who do you walk around with? Who are your friends? Even as you talk about your career, how far will you go with your career? What kind of friends do you have? Are they encouraging you to take up a course? Or are they telling you, twende boda? Twende tukatengeneze pesa mapema ndiyo best. See, when you tunasimama wakati mwingine, or you are with others and they are telling you, let's do this. For the girls, kambaba katatufanya vizuri. And so unajipata kamsichana kadogo kamejiingiza kwa mpaba. Hata wakipatana karibu amite dadi and he is supposed to be at your boyfriend. Because unataka pesa ya haraka. You know, haraka. Sahi sisi ni watu wa sahi. There is nothing that is sahi. What I'm trying to ask is, who is in your network? You will be as good as your network. What is the value of your friends? What is the value of your friends? What value are your friends adding to your life? The people that you hang out with, Mongendo. There's a Mongendo? On a weekend, instead of a young person getting busy and engaging the mind, wanaenda kwa mashops. See, Paul ndio hii, wanasimama kwa Paul. Ni mwisi kwa na maandamano. Bela ila alekiri the first. Ile ya bulletproof. Na kia usilingia kamwela. Okay, tambera ateke. Do you know where you are that time? Muko kwa Mongendo. Bari andukare. Never running a story. And that is a form 4. A student who is expected to be sitting for exam. If they are girls on a Sunday, niko swag. Kwanza these days kuna jeans tight. Unaona hata mimi nilijaribu. Nilijaribu sikutaka nikuje kama nakaa mzee sana. So nimekuja na jeans, nijifeel kama mimi kidogo. Hata kama of course sifika hiyo miaka. So msichana anajihami on a Sunday, instead of engaging with positive activities. That is the Sunday they are visiting everybody. Let me give you a story. Story. Unaona hiyo story tunaongea. You know, some of you may be thinking I'm just dreaming. I have a guy who completed Form 4. A girl that I know in my family. Hiyo story tu ya kutokea kumela. Am I speaking to Embu guys? Si mnajua maana ya kumela? Mama magera sana. Kumela sana. Kumagera ko mwangajwe kibora. Of course, what happens during kumela? Leo aumela to corona time. Akina kumela, akina people visit Kamboy. They will be in the village, si mnajua our homes. You don't have to pass through the barabara. Munapitia huko, ichorochoro. From one home to the last one. They will on the side, ngakote na mdoma, kwe na maliko, na kina. They will kena na boyfriend kake, tekumera. Yake waneka boyfriend, tufanye hivi, tufanye 1, 2, 3. Na akaambiwa, wewe pata mimba, you can get pregnant. Tutafanya kama umesimama. Sasa yeye kasichana kangu kajinga, kama jivana tilikajuaji, akawezi kuwa pregnant kama amesimama. Hapana. Walienda magere kitina likiandwe kialibu. Kidibu teta mdibu iko na go round. Na akataka tete na ndwe bena kelima na gere ba. Akina kina ndike mwango. Leo they can only did whatever he needed to do. And by foolish girl, akile ya hiyo imeisha. Mwako ni wadira my friend. In 3, 4, 5 months. Naangalia ni aje nguo imeanza kukua ndogo. As we are speaking now, she is a mother. So she did not even know herself. Akujua and she was pregnant. So when I got talking to her, because I was told to go and talk to her, so I needed to trace ulifanya nini na ulifanya nini. Yeye akwa anahesabu hiyo ya kusimama kama amekanyaga kwa kitina yeah, that's the thing I forgotten. They will get a Syria Kinetic go. And you are that there. He did that, he didn't go. I won't go. I'm asking, who are in your networks? What is the value they are adding to your life? And I'm telling you this. Igoki told me about career. And he can you know what? Before we even talk about career, we must know how are we doing this career? Because you are the person who will have the career. Before we get to the career, how are we living our life? Do you want your parents to spend so much money, or even people who are helping you to spend so much money for nothing? Why? Because you have engaged with some friends that are not helping you to live optimally. How fast and far are your friends helping to live optimally? That's my question. I want you to refresh and reflect. The last ones that he gave you or she gave you, alikusaidia kupanda ama alikuteremsha? I don't know whether you have this kind of people. You meet with them, by the time you are partying, you are feeling so drained, so tired. Am I speaking to human beings? Yes. Do you have those kind of friends? What do? You take a walk. And I normally say, when you are taking a walk, you are risking your life. You are not being arrogant. I don't have to be with you if you're not adding any value to me. And my boys and girls, you don't have to be with someone who is not adding value to you. I don't want to call you men and women, because I don't want you to feel so old because you are young. Allow me to call you boys and girls, and that does not demean you. I still respect you as ex-girls. How fast and far are your friends helping you to live optimally? And I want to encourage you. If you have anyone at home or even here who does not help you to make one more step, na kuomba, you divorce them, say, take a walk, deny them your time, because your time is valuable. For us to be able to live optimally, we need to set our goals right. Set your goals right. Everybody say, my goals. My goals. Please note, I am not talking about our goals. Because many times young people talk about plural. You are not living plural. You are living singular. Even for you who are here and our families, you are living singular. You are not plural. Your family is not like any other family. And for you, my boy, my girl, you are not like any other person. You are unique. And And that's why I'm asking you to become the best version of you. And how do you become the best version of you? Set the goals right. What kind of goals then are we talking about? Goal is a dream, you are there. Goal is the what. What is it that you want to do? What is the end product? Goal is the destination. Goal is the vision. What do you want by the end of this? You are now 20, 22, 23, around there. Around 20, 19 there because we have from first. And 18 maybe. But what do you want with your life? Or are you holding yourself like this and saying, poor me? Unajua kwetu tunasaidiana tu. Serikali kuja usaidie. I want to challenge you, and I have told you, I'm not speaking to you from a place of pedestal. I'm speaking to you from a place of coming from the same place, because I have come from the same village, and those are the same things that I've been through. How should your goal be? Your goal should be specific, that is, and your goal should be smart, pure, and clear. Smart to mean specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. You are now you are in Form 4. So we are asking ourselves, 5 years from today, where will I be? Those who are ex-cans, 3 years from today, what will I be doing? And the worst goal that I want to hear from you is I will be married and with children. There is nothing wrong with being married, and there is nothing wrong with getting children, but what will you think of me? What if you are a boy? What will you give your wife? If you are a girl, what will you give your child? We are saying, let's set goals that are worth our stage. We are at this stage. We are not at the stage of getting married and having children and all that. That time is coming. And when it comes, please get children and you can name them. You can name your daughter Mercy. So we are saying pure. What does pure mean? Pure means positively stated, understood, relevant, and ethical. Relevant. Everybody is reading from this. I know you are all suffering with the L and R like me. Say it again. Do you know what I'm asking you? I am asking you to set goals that are your age. Instead of you setting goals to now you want to go to Mukokoteni, you want to go to whatever. What is it that you can do that will benefit you today and tomorrow? Something that is relevant to your age, relevant to your morals, relevant to your gender, if you are a girl or a boy. And then they are saying clear. Clear meaning challenging, legal. Am I speaking to somebody? Yes, that is to say that we are not going to start setting goals to plant bangi. Because it will make a lot of money. Bangi, legal, E meaning environmentally, sound, A meaning appropriate, and of course R means recommend. Your vision for the future. Why set goals? Why do you set goals? Why are you setting goals? The goals give you sense of direction. The goals give you sense of direction. Allow me to say this, my young people. If you don't know where you are going, I want you to listen because I want you to tell you to say it to me again after this. If you don't know where you're going, even nowhere is a place. Everybody say that?
If you don't know where you're going, even nowhere is a place.
Yes, especially on Saturdays and Sundays. If you don't know where you're going, umetokezea tu, kumera. Unajua tunaongea. I go home and I stay there. Sometimes I laugh. Nauliza mtu unaenda wapi? Kama umeleta. Ati umeleta you're not going anywhere. So you know what is going to happen? Utajipata you are in the wrong place because you're not going anywhere. Even a certain place is a place. That is why we need a goal, because the goal will give us sense of direction. It helps us to see the bigger picture. And I'm happy that your leaders have done this, and we really appreciate it. Let's give them a clap. Thank you, our leaders, for for doing this because you are supporting them to see the bigger picture. Don't see yourself today as staying in a home or wherever and you're being supported. See yourself as somebody who will be impacting the community. You will be impacting the community, and it is not far. It is just some few years, and you become that person that is going to be impacting the community. Of course, your goal motivates you. When you know what you want to do, that motivates you and tells you to take charge of your future. I'm trying to move fast so that I know you are going back home and I can't host all of you. By the way, my home is not far from here. You go to the other side. Unfortunately, mko wengi, mmesilala kwangu. How do you achieve your goals? Please, write your goals down. Write your goals down. Make them visible. Make them visible. Write your goals down. Make them visible. Break the goals down to something manageable. Break your goals down to something manageable. We'll be talking about the courses that you can take from where you are. Break it down. What is your goal? Is to do a degree. Today, are you able to do a degree? Yes. Are you able to do a degree? No. If the answer is no, how can you get to that degree from where you are today? It is possible. Story.